Hi, it's Dr. Tim Lind here, and I'm going to be answering some more questions that I get from patients on a regular basis. And the question that I get a lot is, what's causing my stomach pains and my bloating when I feel I eat well? And that's a really good question. And that can be a couple different reasons. The first thing that needs to be looked at is food sensitivities. Especially if someone is eating, if they're feeling the pain or the bloating or whatever they're feeling, any type of digestive disturbance within an hour or less after a meal. Now there's the big kind of fad thing right now is gluten. It's got to be gluten. Everything's gluten, and it may or may not be gluten. Some people, I do see a lot of people that have gluten sensitivities, but there are many other foods that can cause this inflammatory response as well. In fact, any food can cause an inflammatory response. So you need to look into all the different aspects of food. The next thing you need to look into is some people have different types of infections that they're unaware of. A real common infection is called H. pylori. I see that a lot on people, and that needs to be dealt with. Other infections as well, either bacterial or viral or fungal. You just need to look. If someone knows what they're looking at from a basic lab panel, you can kind of get them an idea of what's going on. Those are the two primaries that I see that can cause stomach trouble and discomfort, even though people do eat well. Okay. Next question I hear is, my hair is still falling out even though my thyroid is being treated. What's going on? I tell you, there's two things that especially women bother them more than anything else. One being I can't lose weight, and the second one being my hair is falling out. Those are really important to women, and I see that a lot. Hair loss can be a thyroid problem, but not necessarily a thyroid problem. It can also be a blood sugar problem. It can be a hormonal problem where their estrogen-progesterone balance is just a little bit out of whack. So you need to look into all these different things. Or it can be a combination of all three of them. So there's no pat answer on that, but you need to investigate to remedy the problem. Okay. Another thing I hear a lot, and this is more in consultation because people are kind of embarrassed to talk about this, is brain fog or forgetfulness. People walk into a room, why did I walk into this room? Or where did I leave my keys? Or where did I park my car? Some people leave post-it notes all over the place to help remind them of what they need to do. To me, that's a significant issue because if someone has neurodegeneration or neural inflammation, that can lead to some more significant problems down the road on the neurodegenerative conditions, either Alzheimer's or dementias. I'm not saying if you have brain fog, you're going to have dementia tomorrow or 10 years from now, but I'm saying you need to look at that and find out why that's happening. A lot of times people get brain fog or have these forgetfulness issues because they have neuroinflammation. If there's inflammation in your brain, things are just not going to work correctly. It's kind of like a cell phone. If you get too far away from a tower, you got a bad connection. It's kind of what happens in the brain. So you need to look into why that's happening. A real common cause I see in a lot of people is when they have leaky gut. If their gut is not working properly, things can breach the blood-brain barrier, and when things breach the blood-brain barrier, we're going to get neuroinflammation. So you need to look at not only that it's there, but what's causing it and why it's there and what to do about it. So I hope I answered some questions for you. Stay tuned for more in the future.